Laser focused for the Florida Panthers. Numbered to 599, and it is first on print. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. Holy crapola. I think that is our biggest bookend that we have ever had. Hell yeah. Shout out to Bobby Viles and the UVWYNZ spot, Zoe Stark. Numbered to 175. Congratulations, Bobby Viles. Beautiful. Oh, my Lanta. Big Ben Hess, Gerangelo Seath J, and Trey Yesavage on the triple auto. Folks, my PC's autograph twice in one show. I know, brother. I know it. And that is 7 out of 8 on that Baseball Nation. Goodness gracious. Holy guacamole. I know, Daddy. I know it. For myself, though. Thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate the positivity, my friends. How about Bobby Witt Jr.?
Oh, my God.
Wow. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. autograph in that pack number 4? Gotta love those pack number 4s. Am I right? Or am I right? Congratulations, Mr. Behrman. You win this morning, my good man. Damn. Bobby Witt Jr. on a 1990 throwback autograph. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Thank you so much, Freebird. You're absolutely right, my friend. Woo! Top loading that one up for you, Mr. Behrman, Senior. Goodness gracious, my brother. Juan Soto. Wow. Chris Krowiak, numbered to 5. Damn.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro, you win this morning, good sir. Holy crapola. 3rd on print to 5. Magnificent. I told you that was a good omen, my dear friends. First card on the stand. Congratulations, Mr. Chris Krowiak. That is correct. 3rd on print to 5, my brother. Wow. Pros. Oh! Wow. Joey Krug.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro. Jackson Merrill rookie autograph. Damn. Mr. Malinowski hit the fireworks, my dude. Perfect timing on those. Cannot thank you enough, you legend. Thank you, Tavian. I am not kidding you, my man. That is amazing. And it's numbered 42 out of 75 there for you, Joey. And Miss Melody, I think you spoke that into existence. Thank you, Jared from the island of Flores. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Dutchy. Thank you, James Reinhart. Thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. Thank you, Mikey One. Thank you, Corey Bader. Thank you, Jonesy. And thank you, Chef James Reinhart. Trey Johnson. And wow. I am astonished that is a one of one, folks. Holy crapola.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
There you go, you absolute legends. We start off the evening with a super fractor one of one. Trey Johnson, rookie for the Washington Wizards? I believe so. And if that is the Wizards, my dear friends, that goes to Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Beautiful. Would you just look at it? My dear friends, our very first basketball one of one. My dear friends, look at what's coming next. Oh, I'm going to freak out. Kalen Culpepper to 15. And ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
My PC, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lanta. folks, you just witnessed the very first Gerangelo J autograph that I have pulled for myself. Hell yeah. Oh, I am so stoked. That's right, Mikey 1. Would you just look at it, my friends? And folks, it is the 1991 Pinnacle design as well. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Sorry, folks, I freaked out. And it's first on print to 49. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, folks, but I'm so glad that you're here to witness this. I know, Onward, I know. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Mr. Alan White with a nuke. Bro, this kid's base cards are selling for $50. This is an on-card first Bowman autograph to 150. Huge. Goodness gracious. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts, Alan White. Brother, this needs to go right into the pre-grade pile and possibly right into the grading pile. That is magnificent. Congratulations, Alan White. You win, brother. Wow. Damn. See? All right, let's see what we have here, folks. It is indeed a color blast. And it is all rise, Mr. Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. Holy crapola. Wow. Mr. Kobaugh, you win today, my brother.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mikey Kobaugh. Goodness gracious, brother. That one might want to go into the pre-grade pile immediately. Or the grading pile.
All right. What is it?
So, a little bit of an inside joke, my dear friends. That's the only cow milker you're going to see on a card.
It's like my favorite card. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, shout out to Rex Hudler.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
How often do you find that?
yeah, not often. That's a one of one there, folks. The image, anyway.
It's real.
That is real. That's right, Mr. Holgan. Yep. Thank you, Keithy.
He must be a farm boy.
Must be.
He has to be a farm boy.
The cow milker, Mr. Rex Hudler. And there it is, folks. Numbered to 75, Gunnar Henderson.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Very, very nice autograph there, my brother. You win this morning, Alan White. Gunnar Henderson is no slouch. That is 67 out of 75 on the rookie auto. Excellent. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Really, you win this morning, my brother. Ken Griffey Jr., numbered to 25. Third on print to 25, my brother. That is incredible. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Oh, that is sick. So tough. Oh, hell yeah. The hits just keep coming, my dear friends. You got to love those pack number 4s, eh? How about your number 1 draft pick to 99? Going to Dr. A. Aaron.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
And I believe that is going to be numbered to 99 on the red power. 39 out of 99. There you go, Doc. Congratulations, my good man. I am peanut butter and jealous. You are so welcome, Rob Richardson. That's right, brother. Merrill and Bazana in the same break. Woo! That is outstanding. Here you go, my love.
Not a single Ken Griffey card yet.
I got nothing either.
We should have bought our packs from Junk Wax Vintage.
Yeah, Dalen would have taken care of us.
Let's jump out of this tree. Off to Junk Wax Vintage.
It's a brand new week, and the legends are here. JWV's alive, let's make it loud and clear. Grab your spicy water, we're ready to play. Dalen and Mrs. Junk Wax are leading the way. Hey, hey. Positivity's flowing, the packs are glowing bright. Cards are calling our name in the morning light. It's a terrific Tuesday morning, oh yeah. We're ripping packs and laughing without a care. Baseball, football, UFC and more. Basketball, Marvel and Star Wars galore. We're starting the week with the family we adore. Sweet, sweet trading cards and memories to store. Head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. Grab a break spot, a sealed box, keep the vibe strong. Camaro raise the key. It's the JWV way. We wouldn't be here without you today. So rise and shine, legends. Let's start the show right. And you're rich, shining so bright. From top chrome Disney to F1 on the track. Terrific Tuesday morning is where the joy's at. Sweet, sweet positivity, it's how we begin. Terrific Tuesday morning, let the breaks begin.
Well, top of the freaking morning to you, my dear friends. It is so damn good to see you on this terrific Tuesday. How the heck are you, legends? I missed you all so damn much. Hope you all had an absolutely spectacular Sunday and Monday, gosh dang it. And it is wonderful to see you this morning. What's up, my Twitchers? Mr. Jake from State Farm. Good to see you, Mr. Ship City Collectibles. Good morning, my brother. I had a wonderful weekend. I hope you did the same. Mr. Allen. Good evening, Jason. Or good morning, I should say. Mr. Frederickson, our Norwegian brother. Good morning, my good man. Great to see our brother from across the pond this morning. Mr. Danny Rendon. It's Danny. Good morning, my Colorado cousin. How you doing there, brother? Mr. Jeff Rotel, mi amigo grande. Que bueno verte, senor. It is wonderful to see you this morning, my brother. Hope you had a good weekend as well. Shout out to the Toll residents. Joey, Mother Truck and Jones. Good morning, my man. Isaiah Preston. Yo, what's up, buddy? Mr. Glenn Poling, I see over here on the TikTok side, my brother. Our favorite lazy gamer, Mr. Richard Davis. Mr. Zimmerman. Irish Kevin Curtin, good morning. Glenn Poling, Dougie Fresh, Wheelies, Victor Lopez, Jason Frazier, my fellow Austinite. Good to see you this morning, legends. Isaiah Preston says, how you been? I have been awesome, my brother. How you been? That's the question. Good to see you, Isaiah. So, folks, we had the most incredible, record-breaking evening on Saturday night on eBay Live. Goodness gracious. I want to thank each and every one of you that came out on Saturday night, folks, because that was absolutely incredible. You know I don't use the word lightly, but I will throw out the word epic. It was an epic Saturday night over there on eBay, so thank you to each and every one of you that were able to make it. Mr. Tuna, good morning, my man. Ryan Bruins, good morning to our favorite Funnel Jackson. That's right. I love it. That's right, my brother. You're absolutely right. Mr. Kevin Curtin, good morning. Olaf from Ireland and a very tired Kevin Curtin. Been up since 4:30 a.m. Goodness gracious, sir. Well, get some rest, my man, but it's wonderful to see you this morning, Kev. Oh, Jake from State Farm, my dude. I appreciate you being there, my man. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes we end up falling asleep, buddy. But yes, we had some serious doozies over there on eBay Live. It was so much fun. So we're going to be doing that again. And this week, my dear friends, we're going to do something just a little bit different. We're going to do Friday and Saturday night on eBay. I know. Crazy, right? So, starting this week, we are going to do Friday night and Saturday night on eBay Live, and we're just going to see how that goes. So we're thinking about maybe picking up one Friday per month and doing it over there on eBay Live. Mr. Jason Frazier, I appreciate that, my brother. You saw how that was going. Absolutely right. Joe Hawkins, another OG of the family. Great to see you, JR. How we doing this morning, my brother? Mr. Saphis, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family. I appreciate you. As always, legends, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, hi, my name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage, and you can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way, with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs, typically at my expense. And that is exactly how we want it. So if you are new here this morning, folks, feel free to smack that follow button if you have not already. Oso Ruiz, buenos dias to the bear. Great to see you this morning, Oso. Buenos dias, hermanitos, el guapitos. So if you folks cannot tell, I am fired up this morning. So it's not very often that I get 2 days consecutively to get good sleep, and it is everything I thought it could be. So we are starting the morning on the right foot this morning, my dear friends, and I'm very, very grateful to see all of you here on this terrific Tuesday from right here in Austin, Texas. So Danny Rendon says, do eBay orders have a different shipping schedule? Yes, they do. Absolutely, they do. Good question, sir. Old Horseshoe Jeremy Coe, good morning to another OG of the family. Great to see you this morning, pal. All right, legends, you know what we must do. Let's flip this screen around just a moment, and let's get some music happening, shall we? Oh, you know it, Victor Lopez. Just Blaze, good morning, Justin. Dougie Fresh, good morning. Mr. Bear, good morning. We have a couple of bodacious bears in the family this morning. We got Oso Ruiz over here on the Twitch, and we got the Bear Cards over here on the TikTok. Excellent. And Mr. Frazier, the very first gift of this week coming on TikTok from you, my fellow Austinite. Thank you for the donut. Little breakfast of champions. It is excellent to see you this morning, Justin. How are you, pal? Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. So, let's get some music happening. Quickly. There you go. And you know what we must do. We got to start this show the best way we know how. Some of that spicy Walter and some of that juicy, juicy junk wax. Kevin Chang, thank you for smacking that follow button, Kevin. Welcome to the family, buddy. You're absolutely right, Victor Lopez. Mrs. Junk Wax is about 2 feet away from me. Feels like I'm sitting too close to the sun. I love the positivity, Justin. Thank you, pal. Right back at you, buddy. We are having a wonderful day thus far. Mr. Bear Cards, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate it, pal. Oh, Mr. Jason Frazier ran out of spicy Walter. We can't have that. We actually ran out the other day as well. I had to go to H-E-B, little emergency style. Beautiful. That first sip just sets me right every morning. All right, Invader Zim. My buddy Alex says, Dalen, going to 2 days on eBay Live is huge. So happy for you, brother. I cannot thank you enough for the kind words there, Alex. We're pretty stoked about it ourselves. Now, of course, you all know, especially my OGs, that is a big change, right? I can't even remember a week that we did not go live here on Friday nights. So we're going to do Friday Night Lights and Saturday Night Fever this week, specifically over on eBay Live. So thank you again, Alex, and thank you ahead of time, in advance, to each and every one of you that are going to join us over there on eBay on Saturday night. Mr. Memoli, thank you for smacking the follow button. Mr. Calvert, good morning, Bradley. All right, legends, we busted into that spicy Walter. We got some music going. Let's bust into that very first pack of juicy junk wax. And then, my dear friends, what we're going to do is we're going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com, of course. And I do think we have a full break this morning thanks to Invader Zim and the rest of you who helped us fill that third round of 2025 Topps Update Hobby. We're going to bust into that one first thing this morning. Mr. Hansen, you need some more Giannis and Favres? Hey, we have some more of those, my good man. So, fun fact, Jeff Hansen, we actually have a couple of Giannis's that I wanted to sell on Saturday night, but I misplaced them. So they are somewhere around here. But the good news for you is that I couldn't find them on Saturday night. So they're still in there to be sold. I see that, Invader Zim. Oh, I thought you said you snagged the last 3 break spots. I am so sorry, my brother. I will refresh that shop right now and keep myself honest. Alrighty. I guess I must have read that incorrectly. I am so sorry. I thought I read that you took the last 3 spots, Invader Zim, but I think I misread that, and I am so sorry, brother. Why, thank you, Mr. Esposito. Good morning to my awesome Arizonan. I know you would, Mr. Hanson. Thank you, brother. Mr. Jason Saltzgiver, my gorgeous Georgian. Good morning, sir. Aw, thank you, Invader Zim. So let's check here, folks. Excuse me. So the 3rd round of Topps Update is sold out. Indeed. So we're going to start the morning with that, folks. And then we are also getting close on that Panini Contenders break. And we are getting closer and closer on the hockey. We are over halfway on the PYT 3 hobby box. Actually, we're almost halfway, excuse me. I stand corrected. But yeah, that's how we will start the morning there, folks. And then, of course, we will get into some beautiful family rips as well. Jason Frazier says, what break needs to be filled? So we do have one full already. The 3rd round of Panini Contenders football mega boxes is close. And then we are down to 6 spots remaining on that UFC break. I am indescribably stoked to bust into that one, folks. You all know I'm a huge UFC fanatic, and we had a big UFC over the weekend. Congratulations to Islam Makhachev, who is almost double champ. Almost. Thank you for asking, though, Jason Frazier. I appreciate it, pal. Good morning, Cameron Cole. How was my alliterated brother this morning? Little DJP. Good morning, Mr. Pudwill. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, gentlemen. Cameron Cole asks, is there any hockey in the shop? Yes, there is. Not a ton, but there should be some hockey up there. Yes, sir. I appreciate you asking, buddy. Feel free to go check out that website. All right, legends, let's bust into that very first pack of Juicy Junk Wax. Good morning, Dennis. Excellent to see you this morning, Mr. Legacy. Top of the morning to Meanie Brad Greeny, my brother from another mother. Good morning, brother. How are you? Man, I love that spicy Walter. Alrighty. We're going back to 1990. Little pro set action. And Mr. Peacharelli, this is our penultimate pack of this box, my brother. We have almost gone through the whole box that you donated of 1990 pro set football. Let's do it. Mr. DJP says, I picked up a box of 91 Fleer football, scored a Sanders Diamond Kings. That's awesome. Was it a Diamond Kings or a Provisions, my friend? Does it look like that? Is that what you're talking about there, Dennis? You know I love those Provisions. Oh, that's right, Krabby Rob, my Prince Edward Island pal. How you doing there, eh? Hope you and Adeline are having a wonderful morning. There you go, DJP. Well, congratulations on that beautiful pull, my man. I love it. All right, we start out with a Miami Rice for the 40 Whiners. And by the way, legend, speaking of 1991 Fleer football, we have a whole bunch in the shop. Feel free to go check out what you would like to snag for yourself. How about a Tom Newberry for the Rams? Shout out to Mary. Don Warren for the Redskins. Johnny Taylor for the 40 Whiners. Shout out to Rob Richardson. Dave Brown for the Packers. Mark May, little alliteration. Shout out to Cameron Cole. Devil Dog, hoorah. Good morning, brother. How are we? Hope you had a wonderful weekend there, buddy. Excuse me. Lionel Washington for the Raiders. Saleh Amua for Alan White's Kansas City Chiefs. Invader Zim says, what did you drink before Spicy Walter? Some of that everyday dose, my man. Every morning. Mike Gann for the Falcons. Jack Trudeau. I think he is the cousin of the Canadian Prime Minister, possibly. Harold Green for WKRP. Mikey Fox for the Gigantes of Football. Mike Bellamy, back-to-back Mikes. And shout out to old Bill Bellamy. Give me a hell yeah if y'all remember Bill Bellamy. And Ben Smith for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. Yay. Top of the morning to Uncle Smitty. And last but not least, folks, a legend for the Raiders, old Jim Plunkett. Nice. Good morning, Mr. Ward. Hope you're driving safe over there, Rashid. Hope you're having a good morning there, pal. Snowing and schnowing. Where you at there, Rashid, if I may ask, my dude? Big boss in the house, good morning. That's right, Jason Hawkins, Mr. Steal Yo Girl. All right, legends. First pack of the morning in the books. So, we do have a couple of quick family rips. I think we're going to knock through those real quick before we get into our family break this morning, if that's acceptable. So, do we have Billy Casper and Invader Zim in the house? Billy Casper, technically you are first. TTG Jerry, good morning, my man. Hope you're having a wonderful morning there, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Rashid, you're up there in Pittsburgh. Nice, buddy. That is Josh Watsonville, one of our OGs of the family, Mr. Josh Watson. There's Invader Zim. Good morning, Mikey Koba. Wonderful to see you this morning, pal. Somebody just snagged a box of 2024 Topps Inception Baseball. Beautiful. Good morning, Kyle Dana. How is our favorite crudster on this terrific Tuesday morning? So it does not look like we have a Billy Casper this morning. One more shout out from my buddy, Mr. Billy Casper. Elijah, top of the morning to you, my brother. Happy Tuesday. Great to see you as always. And that goes for each and every one of you, my dear friends. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning. All right, so it looks like we might be moving on to Invader Zim. Oh, there's Billy Casper. Thank you for being over there on YouTube, big man. I see you, dude. And we're going to start the morning with my buddy Billy. We have 2 packs of 1991 Fleer football. We are going Provisions hunting. And then we will end with some 1996 ringside boxing. Thank you for hitting that shop this morning, Billy Casper. I appreciate you as always, my dude. Are we ready? Jared, good morning. Let's get into some 1991 Fleer football first, and then we'll finish off with that boxing. Oh, nice, Mikey Koba. Sounds like you got some time freed up there, pal. I love the warm welcome. Have I told you all lately that I love you? Because gosh dang it, I do. I truly believe, folks, that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC, and that is because of each and every one of you. Has nothing to do with me. So thanks for just being you, legends. And we start off with old Tony Bell for Mr. Espositos, Arizona Cardinals. Steve Broussard, #1 draft pick for my Washington State Cougars. Justin, right back at you, pal. The Home Debut, good morning. Rashid, how about the double champ? You know, I am somewhat hesitant to call him double champ because in my books, the double champ was Conor McGregor because he was champ in both divisions at the same time, right? Islam had to vacate his title to go up. Now, all the respect in the world to Islam Makhachev. Dude is a beast. But he is a double champion, but not champ of 2 different divisions at the same time, right? But it was a hell of a fight. And shout out to JDM, who put on a somewhat challenging performance. That's right, Alex. You know it, bro. All right, we have Morton Anderson for the Saints, kicker extraordinaire. All the Brad we could muster, or the Bears. Good morning to Meanie Brad Greeny. I see you, Jeff Rotel, you silly goose. Brian Blades for my Seattle Seahawks. Benny's brother. Eric Allen for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. Ray Childress for those now defunct Houston Oilers. Good morning, Todd O'Hara. Laces out, Dan. Oh, look, little footballs. Little Dan Marino on an almost color match. Wonderful. Brad Baxter. Shout out to Meanie Brad Greeny. Couple of Bradleys this morning. Martin Bayless for San Diego. Joey Browner for Minnesota. Dennis Smith. Shout out to Dennis Legacy. Sam Clancy. Jim's brother. Gary Anderson, kicker extraordinaire for the Steelers. Jerry, always on the ball for the Lions. Hugh Green for Scotty Too Hottie Kunico's Dolphins. Oh, hell yeah. How about a league leader? His house is on fire. Rest in peace to Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Little Andre Rison. Wayne Haddix. Oh, there we go. Little Troy Aikman. Shout out to them boys. Listen, Mr. Lane Voppel. I see you this morning, my man. Let's see if we find another marvelous Minnesotan. Tommy Benson. The Therminator, Mr. Thurman Thomas for the Bills. Shout out to Miss Melody. Mike Kofer, another kicker extraordinaire. Trace Armstrong for the Bears with my Seattle Seahawks co-starring. DeBerg for the Chiefs. Sean Landetta, another kicker extraordinaire. Rich Camarillo, back-to-back kicker extraordinaires. Scott Case and Jim Dombrowski. I believe that is Rachel's last name also. I wonder if that is Rachel's uncle, thrice removed. Shout out to Rachel. Yes, the same Rachel that bought us that handy dandy little dice tray. Okie dokie. Last pack magic for you, Billy Casper.
One down, one to go.
Absolutely right, Kevin Curtin. Yes, sir. You are spot on, my man. Could not agree more. All right, last pack magic. Mr. Krabby Rob says, I'd like to see a legend fight on UFC like GSP and Forrest Griffin. That would be fun. You're absolutely right there, pal. All right, we start off with Jorge Castro. Ruben Olivares from the Internacional Boxing Hall of Fame. Hector Not So Dirty Sanchez. Oh, hell yeah. Check that out. First time we've seen this one. The legends Roy Jones Jr. and James Toney on the same card. We have ripped into quite a few packs of this, and this is the first one of those we have seen. Very cool. Sleeving that one up for you, my man. We have the final blow. And that is Billy Conn versus Bob Pastor. Shout out to our buddy Pastor V over here on the Twitch. Danny Romero. Looks like he is going to his high school prom. It's the lady. Christy Martin. Legendary lady of boxing. Shout out to Sydney Sweeney, who I think is playing her in an upcoming movie. And last but not least, Alexander Zolkin. Finishing that one off for you. Why, thank you, Jared. I agree. Mr. DJP says something about those 91 Fleer sets. I love those cards. You and I both, my friend. You and I both. They are unbelievably nostalgic, right? Alrighty. This is a parallel, by the way. This is a Spotlights in the Ring parallel. Roy Jones Jr. and James Toney. Beautiful rip there, Billy Casper. And I thank you for being our very first family rip of the week and very first family rip of this terrific Tuesday, my brother. Thank you, Billy Casper. All of those beautiful cards will go into your next JWV package, my man. I could not agree more, Billy Casper. Brandon Daigle, my cousin, says, my uncle fought Roy Jones. The fight is actually on YouTube. Really? I would love to see that, Brandon Daigle. If you want to shoot me a link one of these days, that would be sick. And good morning, my cousin. All right, let me snag myself a little sippy here, folks. Absolutely right, Krabby Rob. Thank you for the positivity over here, pal. Let me snag myself a little sippy, legends, and then we're going to move on to some Pokemon for our buddy Invader Zim. Yes, they are, Jason Allen. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate you saying so. So it looks like we have not one, but two sold out, full family breaks this morning. I appreciate you all getting those filled. Thank you so damn much. Hey, looking forward to it, Brandon Daigle. And awesome to have you this morning, legend. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around to another OG of the family. And yep, we have a Panini Contenders Football Mega Box break sold out. We have a 2025 Topps Update Hobby Box sold out. And then the next closest is probably the 4-box UFC break. We are down to 6 spots remaining. So folks, if you did want to snag a spot, today would be the day to do it. I have a hunch that we're probably going to break down those last 6 letters into Razzies sometime maybe later today. Worst case scenario, first thing tomorrow. Okay? So we'll get that one knocked out. Mr. Krabby Rob, my Prince Edward Island pal, I cannot thank you enough for sharing out my live to a bunch of amazing human beings. Love you, pal. All right, legends. Invader Zim. Ooh, and we have a rip for Tomas Fredrickson as well before we get into our breaks. So, Mr. Alex, also known as Invader Zim, we have 2 packs of Surging Sparks, 3 packs of Surging Sparks, excuse me. Let's go, brother. We shout Grippeth, and we shout Rippeth. Buena suerte, Alex. Now, as always, folks, you know, especially my OGs, that I need all the help I can get when it comes to Pokemon. I'm still learning, so thank you for bearing with me on that. All right, we start out with a little Larvesta. Mankey. Execute. Excellent. Swablu. The old trainer. Yasmin. Xerneas. That's a pretty one. The Terra Orb. Terrapagos. On a reverse holo, I think. We have another reverse holo Primeape. Kofagrigus on the holo. And we got some basic B energy and a promo. That is pack numero uno. Holo foil. Thank you so much, Invader Zim. I appreciate it, pal. Good question, Kevin Curtin. Good question. All righty, moving on. Mr. DJP says the Walmart here put a 5-box limit on sports cards. Wonder if that is at all stores. I know it is at a lot of them. And actually, you're pretty lucky to have a 5-box limit because most stores that I've seen have like a 1 or 2-box limit. I know. All right, pack number 2, we have a Sizzlipede Yamask. Eevee. Nice, we know that one. How about Execute? So nice, you got it twice. Tauros. Latios. The Trainer Surfer. Cyriledge. On the reverse holo. How about a full art Phanpy? That's beautiful. Bro, check that out. There you go, Invader Zim. I think that's a pretty decent one if I do believe so myself.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
We're going to sleeve that one up. I know that is a full art Phanpy. Oh, that is an illustration rare. Thank you so much, Invader Zim. Congratulations, pal. I had a feeling that was a good one. We will go ahead and top load that one up for you, my good man. Brand new 35-point Junk Wax Vintage top loader. Outstanding. Shout out to Phanpy on the rare illustration. And finishing that one off, we have a Gastrodon on the holo. Some basic B energy and a promo. And that is your round number 2. All very nice, Alex. I'm stoked we could find that one together, buddy. Let's go pack number 3.
1 down, 1 to go.
Good luck. And thank you as always for snagging these down from junkwaxvintage.com. I appreciate you, Alex. Starting the morning the right way, in my humble opinion. Good morning, Brian Smith. Excellent to see you this morning, pal. All right, we start out with some Rotom. Vibrava. Klefki. Cute. Fuecoco. Flapple. That sounds a little dirty.
Giggity, giggity.
The Alolan Doug Trio. Wo-Cheen. Siglif on the reverse holo. Another reverse holo, Skarmory. Tapu Koko on the holo. Some basic B energy and a promo. Finishing that one off for you, Invader Zim. Mr. Chris Lee Bailey, my brother from another mother. It is so damn good to see you this morning, buddy. How are you, Chris? Chris. Hey, Alex, you are so welcome, my man. It is always my pleasure. And you know I am always happy to bust into some Pokemon because I still have a lot to learn in that department. So I love doing things that I need to learn about, kind of challenging myself, so to speak. Congratulations on the full art rare illustration there, buddy. Kevin Curtin says that Doug Trio looked like he stole He-Man's hair, right? Shout out to Adam of Eternia. Mr. Chris Lee Bailey, brother, you are making my morning this morning, my man. Another OG of the family that we have not seen in a while. It is wonderful to see you this morning, my good man. Big hugs and firm handshakes to our former USPS employee, I believe, Chris Lee Bailey. Is that still true? And Chris Lee Bailey, by chance, my man, do you still have the 1-of-1 that you and I pulled together? That black autograph, 1-of-1? Because if you still have it, I might want to buy it from you if you're trying to sell it. All right, Invader Zim, thank you again, my good man. He says there is a Pikachu card in those packs going for about $3.30 raw. You pulled it once and you sold it. Nice. Well, let's see if we can't find you another one, my good man. All righty. My dear friends, my family, I believe we have one last beautiful family rip before we bust into a couple of breaks this morning. Our Norwegian brother and Chris Barrientos. Thank you so much for snagging some spots this morning. I appreciate you, pal. Victor Lopez says, Dalen, you need a sign for your carousel not for sale when you do eBay. You're not wrong, my man. You're not wrong. I think it's good eye candy, you know, and it's good engagement in the chat. Yeah, and there's a lot of people that ask for that sticker, too. It's true. Right? Yeah, we need to make some new Griffey's not for sale stickers. All right, Tomas Fredrickson, our Norwegian brother. Are you ready here, buddy? 2024 Inception. Shout out to our buddy Jeffro, who pulled a Paul Skeens out of one of these. A no worries, Chris, not Lee Bailey. I was hoping, but I had a hunch that might be the way it went down. But my brother, congratulations on being out of the post office for over a year now. Time flies, doesn't it? I remember when you were able to leave that job. Well, like I said, Chris Lee Bailey, it is always wonderful to see another OG of the family. And as always, my brother, there is never a period of time that you would be away that would like get you out of the family, right? It does not matter how long you were away, my brother. You were always a member of the JWVCC. We love you, buddy. Whenever you come back, it's like you never left. So it's good to see you this morning, brother. Making my morning. All right, legends. Thank you, Tomas Fredrickson. Let's do it. For the very first time on this terrific Tuesday morning. That's right, Jason Allen. For the very first time on this terrific Tuesday morning from right here in Austin, Texas, you know what we must do. We shout Grippeth. And we shout Grippeth. Good luck. Shout out to our buddy, Mr. Marky Mark Schellenbaum, for the brand new blade. Why, thank you, Alex. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Brian. Brian?
Yes, Lewis. You love Lewis. Yes. Brian?
I cannot thank you enough for that, Chris Lee Bailey. Making my morning over there, my man. All right, empty box there, Tomas, our Norwegian brother. You should see where that just went, folks. I could not do that again if I tried a million times. That's amazing. It is a wonderful morning over here, my friends. Thank you, card gods. Why, thank you, Kevin Curtin. Hey, we miss you too, Chris Lee Bailey. And by the way, Mr. Lee Bailey, we are now live on eBay Live on Saturday nights there, pal. We're going to go live on eBay Live this Friday for the very first time on a Friday Night Lights at 7 p.m. Actually, I think we might be moving that one back. Friday nights on eBay. Think we'll still do 7? Yeah, so we probably won't end up doing breaks on eBay Live on Saturday or on Friday nights. So I think we will end up starting at 7. But Saturday nights we will do breaks over there on eBay Live. All right, we have an Andy Rodriguez for Tomas. Anthony Volpe, shout out to the Pinstripes. Jordan Lawler, shout out to Mr. Esposito. My awesome Arizonan, the green parallel rookie. Robert Gasser for Milwaukee, another green parallel rookie for the Brewers. Oh, Owen White for our Texas Rangers, number to 199 on the purple. Not too shabby there, buddy. Blaze Alexander for the Diamondbacks. Another shout out to Mr. Esposito. And last but not least, another Milwaukee Brewer, that is Sal and his free licks for Milwaukee, as Alice Cooper would say. There you go, Tomas Fredrickson. I am going to sleeve and top load your Owen White rookie autograph, number to 199. Of course, as with all Inception, that is an on-card autograph. Jason Allen, are these cards drawn or just edited? I think they're just edited, my friend. So that is a real image, but I think they just kind of Photoshop it a little bit, if that makes sense. Kind of add some shadows, maybe, add a border. But yeah, there you go, buddy. I agree, Mr. Esposito. Mrs. Junkwax, would you mind putting some beautiful penny sleeves on those little bad boys for our buddy Thomas? And not too shabby on the rookie autograph for our Texas Rangers. Why, thank you, Milwaukee. Good to see you over here, my man. You win the name game. It is always our pleasure, Thomas. Thank you, brother. A wonderful way to start our terrific Tuesday. Here you go. One more shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. Mr. DJP says, your top loaders will be great hit. Mine yesterday will be ordering more. Why, thank you, Dennis. Looking forward to it, my man. So fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we have almost run out of 55ers again. They always go so damn quick. So I believe we are ordering some more today, but they do take a little while to get here. So we're probably going to end up having to take 55ers off the website, but we do have plenty of 75s, 35s, 100s, and 130 points. You can get by with these 75 pointers because we do sometimes too. Alrighty. Mr. Peacharelli, good morning to my fellow Texan. And good morning, Valerie. Ms. Fleming, gracing us with her presence. Valerie! Valerie! Top of the morning to you. Alrighty. Let's get into some breaks this morning, shall we? Our very first break of the morning is going to be 2025 Topps Update Hobby Style. And you know what we got to do here, legends. This is the box. We are looking for one autograph or relic card. Uncle Smitty, a yay. And Mr. Peacharelli says, I'm going to have to bolt at 11 a.m. today. Will we be doing the Topps break first? Yes, we are doing the Topps break first, my man. I appreciate you asking, David. Thank you, buddy. But first, we got to randomize this little bad boy and find out who gets what. If you would allow me just a moment. Now, folks, over here on TikTok, per usual, there is one platform out of the 5 platforms that we are on right this second that will not be able to see the randomization. And unfortunately, that platform is TikTok. So if you would like to see the randomization, it just takes a second. But if you want to see it, all you have to do is come over here to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, I must give credit where credit is due. Our buddy, Mr. Corey Bader, our favorite dubious tree, our roller derby brother, just hit that resub button for the 23rd month. 23 months, my man. 1 month shy of 2 years, brother. That is incredible. Sometimes those resubs kind of hit me in the feels, buddy. You got me. I love it. Cannot thank you enough, Corey Bader, and that is a wonderful way to start our week. And it's going to be a good week here, my dear friends. I can feel it. That's right, Jason Saltzgiver. Correct, my gorgeous Georgian. All right, legends, allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I got to load in some baseball teams here real quick, Lack. That's better. All right, let's roll some dice, shall we? Shout out to our buddy Rachel. Thank you so much, Danny Rendon. I appreciate the positivity. Mr. Kobas says, speaking of incredible, how was Mrs. Junkwax this morning? I see what you did there. I love it. She is great. Thank you for asking. How are you this morning, babe? She's great. Thank you for asking, Mikey Koba. Good guess, Danny Rendon. Let's go. Boop. And it is lucky number 5. Shout out to Short Circuit and our buddy Mr. Johnny 5. 5 it is. Good guess, Mikey Koba. You were so close. All right, here we go, legends. 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. There you have it. As always, folks, I will give you just a second to trade those teams if you would like. Of course, there is never any obligation, so if you don't want to trade, that's cool too. You just let me know, and if you know you want to lock in your spots, let me know that as well, please and thank you. Rashid, you just seen a snow deer. That's awesome, buddy. I hope you didn't hit him. I have hit a couple deer in my life. It kind of sucks. I love it so much, Druzer. Wonderful, wonderful reference. Absolutely right. Ryan Fife, good morning, brother. Tuna, did you get your Gigantes? The Gigantes is number 10. Tuna, yes, you did, my brother. Congratulations. Beautiful. And Mikey Koba wants to give number 5 to Mr. Alan White. I am happy to facilitate that. That is very kind of you, Mikey. Thank you, buddy. And Tuna, I'm going to go ahead and lock you in on number 10 because I know you got your Giants. There you go. Good morning, Ryan Fanger, our marvelous Minnesotan. Great to see you this morning, my man. Thank you so much, Jason Saltzgiver. Thank you, Ryan. Miss Valerie says good luck to whoever got your Braves. That is number 15. That is Mr. Robert Parkinson. Outstanding. Mr. Conklin, good morning. Shout out to all my TikTok family over here. Mr. Todd O'Hara, Lane, Elijah, Blown Out, Mr. Brandon Creasy, Ryan Bartley, Victor Lopez, Rashid. Good morning, legends. That is a great question, Ryan Fife. I'd have to double check on that one, my good man. But I hope we can find out together. All right, legends. It does not look like we have any trading happening over here in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and get them locked in. Mr. Hansen says, am I in this one? That is a great question, Jeff Hansen. You are. Spot number 25, you got my Seattle Mariners, pal. Mr. Dennis Legacy, you cannot see if you're even in there. So do you know, Dennis Legacy, that you can actually pinch and zoom on Twitch? So if you take your device and flip it sideways, so you have the whole big picture, you can actually take your fingers and pinch outwards, and you can zoom in. But I do believe it is time to go ahead and lock them in. So let's do it. Thank you all for bearing with me for just a moment. Good morning, Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko. Great to see you this morning, my brother. Oh, no worries, Jeff Hansen. No sorry necessary, my man. All right, we're starting off with our positive Pennsylvanian, Mr. Josh Watson, taking the Brew Crew. Mr. O'Boyle, 2 and 3, White Sox and Twinkies. Twins, Basil, twins. Mr. Jake from State Farm, spot number 4, the Boston Red Sox. And I believe that is your PC team there, pal. Nicely done there, Jake. I see you, Mr. Peacharelli. All right, Miss Melly P, moderator extraordinaire, taking down the Cardinals. Ryan Bruins, 7 and 8, Athletics and Diamondbacks. Welcome to my life, Mrs. Junkwax. Shout out to ADHD. All right, Mr. Meanie Brad Greeny taking down our Texas Rangers in spot number 9. Tuna, 11, taking down the spectacular San Diegans. Some Padres. Mikey Koba, number 12, the Fightin' Phillies. Jake from State Farm, 13 and 14, Orioles and Reds. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Robert Parkinson, number 15, you got the Braves. His name is Robert Parkinson. Dennis Legacy, zooming does not work on Samsung? Oh, that's a bummer. Well, sorry about that, Dennis. Gosh dang it. I appreciate you trying, though, pal. Mr. Jonesy, my brother from another mother, taking the Mets. Marcello Van Ree, taking the 17, the Angels. John and his Salty Walls, number 18, the Cleveland Guardians. Shout out to Tim Hudson and Yessie Hockey. Mr. Jake from State Farm, number 19, you got the Pirates. Looking for some Paul Skeens. Mr. Robert Parkinson, number 20, the Nationals. I am shocked that Mikey Koba did not get them this morning. Dennis Legacy, number 21 and 22, Rockies and Yankees. Billy Casper, number 23, the Tampa Bay Rays. Mikey Koba, number 24, your Trolley Dodgers, sir. Beautiful. You got your team organically. I believe that is good karma coming right back to you for giving those Royals to Mr. Alan White. Mr. Jeff Hansen, the Hammer, and we're not talking about Mark Coleman. Number 25, my Seattle Mariners. You lucky, lucky ducky. Yessie Hockey, number 26. Somebody bang a trash can for the Astros. Holden Guthrie, my buddy, number 27, the talented Toronto Blue Jays. Billy Casper, number 28, the Cubbies. And last but definitely not least, my fellow Texan, Mr. Peacharelli. Taking 29 and 30, Marlins and Tigers. There you go, my friends. That is your list. If you would do me a solid, take a gander at that list, and if it looks accurate and appropriate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat. Try to zoom that in for you a little bit for my folks over there on Android. Thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. You know, I saw that, Johnny Mesco. Connor Griffin looking pretty damn good. All righty. Thank you, Victor Lopez. Good morning, Ken Snyder. And DJP says, was there another baseball break? Thought I bought some spots. There is another baseball break up there, Dennis. Absolutely. I think there's even a couple of them up there, buddy. Yes, sir. All righty. Excuse me. Let's do it. First break of the week, my friends. Good luck. How we doing there, Ken? Hope you engage. Had a wonderful finish to your weekend there, buddy. No worries, Mr. Saltzgiver. Happens to the best of us, my brother. All right, we do have a silver pack that we will bust last. 'Cause busting makes me feel good. We're going to do a little pack number 4 ectomy as we pull these out of here. All right, Legends, empty box. All these beautiful pack number 4s will be busted last. We're going to put those right there. And we will start with round number 1. I hope I can find you one, Mikey Koba. That would be amazing. Thank you, Jake from State Farm. Thank you, Scotty 2 Hatakuniko, the tire track cards. That's right, buddy. Thank you, Tuna, for the good luck. There you go, Ken. Understood there, buddy. Happens to the best of us. I have definitely been bucked off more than I have covered in my bull riding career. I don't know about you. All righty, here we go. Starting off with Andres Jimenez. And by the way, Legends, I believe this will probably be our last box that we're actually going to go through each and every card, because I feel like we have done a few of these 2025 update now, and I feel like we've all seen most of the base cards. But just in case, we will do this last box card by card. But moving forward, any breaks that we do 2025 Topps update, we will go ahead and skip through some base cards. But this will be the last one. Mr. Jimenez, Michael Taylor, Victor Table Jr. for the Marlins, Bailey Horn, J.C. Escarra for the Pinstripes, Mikey Tauchman, Caratini for the Astros, Ballesteros, Evan Phillips. Shout out to Wilson Phillips. How about, Connor Thomas on the blue, numbered to 150. That is 116 out of 150 for the Milwaukee Brewers, going to Mr. Josh Watson. Outstanding. Congratulations to our railroad employee brother. And then we have a rainbow. Shout out to Meanie Brad Greeny. We have his cousin Riley Greeny. Yohel Bozo Pozo. Levi Jordan. The Canario in the Coal Mine. Jack Dreyer. A little Morning Wood. James Wood for the Nationals. Jake Magnum. Chris Bubick. Orlando Ribalta. Blake Backer. Ryan Bergert. Jeremiah Estrada. Back-to-back Padres. We have the old bull, Mr. Justin Verlander for the Motor City Kitties. He goes to Mr. Piccirilli. Mason Fluharty, Mr. and Mrs. Fluharty's boy. Daniel Robert, Nick Pivetta, Steven Matz, Brian Simmons for the Motor City Kitties. Tirso Ornelas for the Spectacular San Diegans. See you, Danny Rendon. Kevin Curtin. We got a rookie autograph for the Texas Rangers, numbered to 199, and several parallels out of that Inception box. We have a Willie McIver, Mike Vassell, Tim Elko, Blade Tidwell. Shout out to Rod Tidwell. Little Jerry Maguire. Martin Maldonado. Ryan Rollison, Chandler Simpson for the rookie debut Tampa Bay Rays, Jonathan India going to Mr. Alan White and the Kansas City Royals, Travis Junkowski for the Mets. Thank you, Jason Allen, Eric Yang, Cal Quantrill, Robert Hassel, little Tyler Tolbert, shout out to Double T, Cade Horton Heat for the Cubbies, couple of 1-2 Cleveland Guardians, shout out to Yessie Hockey and Tim Hudson, but that goes to Mr. Johnny Walls this morning, Caleb Durbin, Nolan Jones, couple of 1-2 WKRP and Cincinnati Reds, that is Ellie De La Cruz and Mr. Matty McLean, and Luke Keyshaw for Minnesota. And that is your round number 1. And folks, we got to bust into a brand new spicy water. Cheers. Pinkies up because we fancy. Woo! That did not go in. Nope. Excuse me. Mr. Tomas Fredrickson from Norway. He says over here on Twitch, I got my first package from JWV the other day here up in the far north. It was beautifully packed and great to look at the cards again. Thank you, Dalen. I appreciate you saying that, Thomas. Thank you, pal. And I sincerely hope it is the first beautiful JWV package of an extremely long line of juicy JWV packages. You actually have a couple more on the way there, Tomas. So cannot hardly wait for you to get those, my man. And shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. Excuse me, who packs those packages. All right, round number 2. So I wonder how long from our door to your door, Tomas. Of course, Mr. Piccirilli. We only know how to do one type of package, my man, and that is a juicy one. Good morning, Dallas. How is our favorite golden pony boy this morning? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my California kid brother. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, bud. You were just in time to see us busting into round number 2 of 5 of 2025 Topps Update. And we start off with a Ginger Binger Trolley Dodger going to Mr. Mikey Kobaugh, Dustin May, Luis Guerrero, Clay Holmes, Leiter, Taylor Callahan, Miggy Rojas for the Trolley Dodgers, Luis May, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, old Romy Gonzalez for the Red Sox. There you go, Jake from State Farm. Gunnar Hogland, Louder, another WKRP and Cincinnati Red with the City Connect uniform and those locks of love. Oh, my Lanta. There you go, Athletics. Mr. Ryan Bruns. Beautiful. Nick Kurtz, rookie black gold. Nice one. I did see that, Scott Cunico. Absolutely, buddy. And I wrote you back on that message there, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and top load that one up for you, brother, because that is your rookie of the year. So if that comes back a PSA 10, that would be pretty valuable there, my man. And that looks really, really nicely centered, too. Just maybe a hair off to the left. But that is a beautiful, beautiful card. Congratulations, Mr. Ryan Bruns. Hell yeah. All right, we have a Marcelo John Mayer for the Red Sox on the rookie debut. Dallas, my weekend was everything I thought it could be, my man. Thank you for asking. How about yours? How about Lenny Kravitz's cousin, thrice removed, Evan Kravitz? Tyler Mahle. Couple of 1-2 Atlanta Braves. Elvis Avocado for the Athletics. Cade Horton Heat. Logan Davidson. Braden Fisher. Tyler McGill. Juan and Emilian Mejia. Kevin Alcantara on the rainbow for the Cubbies. Little rookie debut. And that goes to Billy Casper. Almost back-to-back rainbows there. Boston Red Sox, Alex Bregman. Still looking weird in a Red Sox uniform, in my humble opinion. And that goes to Jake from State Farm. Josh Naylor, who just signed another contract to be a Seattle Mariner for a little bit longer. Outstanding. You and I both, Jeff Hansen. One of the longest running parallels in Topps history, that black gold. Gerson Garabito. I see you there, Scotty. I hear you there, Dallas. Well, I hope you had a wonderful weekend with the kids, my dude. How about our Puyallup Pounder, Mr. Nick Allen? I see you, Mr. Pizza Really. Good morning, Stella. I will let Mrs. Junkwax know that you said hello. It is good to see you, Stella. Good morning, my friend. We have a couple of San Diegans, Jackson Merrill and Tatis. He's got the juice. Evan Sisk. Colin Princess Rhea. Hi Song Kim. Rookie debut. There you go, Mikey Koba. Good morning, Randy. How is our Revive resale brother doing this morning? Tanner Flash Gordon. Randy Rodriguez. Perfect timing for our buddy Randy over here on Twitch. Tyler Owens. Christian Campbell for the Bo Sox. Shout out to Timbo T-Wood and the Super Stroopers. And we have a Matt Shaw for the Cubbies on your 1990 throwback foil. Rookie. Ji Juan is Bay. Hulking out. Gage Workman. Spencer Schwellenbach. Brett Beatty. Yaramil Heraldo. That is absolutely right, Mr. Pizza Really. I have worn that ring, sir. Kyle Higashioka. Maverick Handley. Gary in the Streets. But a Gavin in the sheets. Roki Sasaki Rookie. There you go, Mikey Koba. Matthew. Hawk and Alugo. Hank Aaron on the Bleacher Reachers. Beautiful for the Atlanta Braves. Nice one. Shout out to Mr. Robert Parkinson. That is an old school throwback insert. Oh, for my Seattle Mariners, we have a rainbow. Mr. Brian Woo. Shout out to Tiger Woo. And Doogie Howser, VD, who is now an Atlanta Brave. That's fun. I got to be honest, I did not know he was an Atlanta Brave now. All these guys moving around, it's hard to keep up. All right, round number 3. Good luck. I see you, Mr. Koba. You silly goose. Oh, somebody bang a trash can for those awesome Astros. As always, legends, I cannot thank you enough for hanging out with little old me this morning. You could be anywhere on this terrific Tuesday. There are so many amazing content creators out there. There are some awesome pieces of entertainment. There's a brand new video game that's out there. So, folks, you could literally be anywhere this morning, and you chose to hang out with myself and Mrs. Junkwax, and we are immensely grateful. Good to have you this morning, legends. All right, we have a dollop of Dollander. Chase Dollander. Ooh, the Dollander so nice you got him twice. Colorado Rockies. Jose Herrera. Alejandro Osuna. Chase Mydroth. Colton Flash Gordon. Luis Torrens. Rafi Devers. Singer. Christian Campbell, rookie debut for the Bo Sox. Shout out to Chips, because we have an Estrada. Shout out to Eric Estrada. That is a color match purple foil for the Colorado Rockies. And that one goes to Dennis Legacy. And that is numbered 47 out of 250 there for you, Dennis. Congratulations, my friend. Mrs. Junkwax. Never mind. All right, we will go with Zach Littell for the Tampa Bay Rays. Wagaman. Adrian Del Castillo, rookie debut for the Diamondbacks. Livy Dunn for the Brewers. Why, thank you, David Weisel. Good morning, Dweezil Zappa. Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. Good to see you, Dave. Back-to-back Brew Crew with Caleb Durbin. Carson McCusker. Cam Smith, rookie debut for the Astros. Somebody please bang a trash can. John Rave. Break out the glow sticks and the pacifiers. Edgar Cuero. Mick Abel for the Fightin' Phillies. The Lawnmower Man, Mr. Jackson Job. Ernie Banks. On the foil for the Cubbies. Very nice. We actually have an Ernie Banks autograph that we did not auction off on Saturday night, by the way. That is still in the wings. Little Brian King for the Astros, rookie. Mick Abel on the rookie debut. Walker Buehler for the Bo Sox. Nod and Smile, Otani-san for Mikey Koba's Trolley Dodgers. Eric Sabrowski, Max Muncy, Omar Cruz, Alan Roden, Nick Enright, Andres Munoz, looking all kinds of fired up for my Seattle Mariners, Jojo Romero for the St. Lunatics. Beautiful. Mr. Hansen says, how did the Bang a Trash Can start? So Jeff Hansen, a few years ago, the Astros got caught cheating. So if you look that one up on Google, my man, you will see it. And the way that they were cheating is they had somebody in the dugout that was banging a trash can based on them reading signals. Yeah. And you could literally hear them banging a trash can. If you go back and watch the replays, you could hear them doing it. It's kind of funny. That is JoJo number to 2025 for the St. Lunatics. That goes to Melly P. Shout out to moderator extraordinaire. Sleeving that one up as well. Mrs. Junkwax. Can you help with a couple of those? Thanks, babe. We have the legend, Mr. Sammy Kershaw, for Mikey Koba and the Trolley Dodgers on that rainbow. Razor Ramon, Chico. Say goodnight to the bad guy. That's right, Kirk Woa. Thank you, legend. Devin Williams, Drew Avens, Jamie Westbrook, Grant Wolfram, Jorge Soler for the Angels, Matthew Liberatore, Jeffrey Springs, James Meeker. Oh, and we have a rookie relic for the Trolley Dodgers. There you go, Mikey Koba. Beautiful. We did not get an autograph, but you got a sweet relic there, pal. And again, I truly believe that is good karma because you gifted that team to Mr. Alan White before we ripped the packs. That goes in a brand new 100-point top loader. Congratulations, Mikey Koba. Excellent. I see you, Kevin Curtin. That's right. Shout out to Deflategate. On the stand he goes. We'll get into that silver pack in just a moment. And then last but not least, at around number 3, you have Mr. O'Laughlin for the Rockies. Nice. All right, legends. We are down to our last base pack round. And then we'll get into those pack number 4s, as Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko would say. The tire track cards. Congratulations, Mr. Koba. Nice relic you have there, sir. There you go, Brian Smith. Shout out to the fireman, now known as the gambler, old Emmanuel Classe. Okie dokie. Shout out to Emilio. We have a Carlos Estevez. Ryan Lutus. Always driving a Pontiac. Oh, Mickey Pontiac. Matt Gorski. Jake, I love a burger for our Texas Rangers. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, folks. Cheers. Balake, good morning, Mr. Woodstock. And legends, we are almost up to 35,000 likes this morning, and we have only been here less than an hour. Incredible, thank you. Actually, we've been here for a little over an hour, to be fair. Mr. Burger. Slim with the tilted crim, Blaine Crim. Hunter Biggie. Yohan Moncada. Noah Cameron. How about Marcelo John Mayer? Some room for squares this morning on a 1990 foil throwback for the bodacious Bostonians. Shout out to Jake from State Farm. Chris Bubick on another rainbow for the Kansas City Royals, going to Mr. Allen White on the All-Star game. Logan Allen. Shout out to Jason Allen. Michael Lorenzen. Parker Dunshee. Travis Darno. Antonio Senzatella. Caden Dana. Shout out to our buddy Kyle Dana, also known as our favorite crudster. There you go, Jake from State Farm. Shout out to Entourage. Beautiful reference. Ryan Fitzgerald. And Jason Allen says, I would like to apologize to Mrs. Junkwax. LOL. I had a mix-up in my emails and had to correct myself twice. Sorry to blow up your inbox. All good, brother. Thank you for letting us know. Jose Fermin. Get off my jock. Peterson. Down goes Adam Frazier, former Seattle Mariner. CJ Alexander for the Athletics. Mrs. Junkwax said you were all good, Jason Allen. Thank you, pal. Derake Baldwin. There is your Rookie of the Year on a rainbow. Beautiful. Shout out to the Atlanta Braves, and that is Mr. Robert Parkinson. Honey. How about the City Boys? All Rise, Aaron Judge. And somebody, is that Jazz Chisholm? I think that is Jazz. Aaron Judge and Jazz. Aaron Judge is a giant. Sheesh. Unless he's standing on a block. Yeah, that is Jazz Chisholm. Fraser Ellard for the White Sox. Nathaniel Lau. Lucan Baker. Ryan Zephyrjan. Wilmer Valderrama. Flores. Chase Petty. Mark Church. Kate Gibson. Thomas Harrington for the Pirates. Brandon Young. Acuna Matata on the Mystical. There you go, Atlanta Braves. That is another one for Mr. Robert Parkinson. Sweetheart. We have a Michael Darrell Hicks. Tommy Pham. Fabulous First. He's got the juice. Tatis. I see you, Mikey Kilbaugh, right? Looks like an infant. Mr. J-Rod Hillis, my second favorite J-Rod. Have a wonderful remainder of your day, pal. And we will see you back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Nathan Wiles. Mark Leiter. Jr. What? There's another Leiter? I had no idea. Are you kidding? I wonder if he's related to the other Lighters. Interesting for the pinstripe. Somebody want to look that one up? Mark Leiter Jr. Is he related to Al and Jack? Oh, so that is Jack's brother. Interesting. Small world there, folks. Nice. So, Oso. Yes, I know that is his dad, right? But is Mark related to them? So, Jack Leiter is Al Leiter's son, right? What do we say there, Brian Smith? So, help me understand here, legends. So, you're saying that Jack Leiter is Al's son. We knew that, right? But Mark Leiter Jr., so that would make sense if Al Leiter's name was Mark. Okay, Al is his uncle. Roger that. Excellent. That's awesome, folks. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That makes more sense. All right, we have a Derek Hill for those marvelous Marlins. Eli White for the Braves. AJ Bluebaugh. That sounds a little dirty. Mr. Moises Ballesteros. Shout out to Luke Moise. Evan Wilson Phillips. Ryan Bergert. Max Muncy for the Athletics on your 1990 foil throwback rookie. And Matt Shaw for the Cubbies. Beautiful. Oh, no worries, Mr. Piccirilli. I see you, pal. So Al Leiter is Mark's uncle. Interesting. Well, I appreciate you letting me know there, Randy. The Primal Ghost, welcome back, my man. Wonderful to see you as always, brother. How are you? All right, let me have just a moment for a little housekeeping. I did not see WWE Monday Night Raw. Big Money Dodge, did you? That's right, Dallas. Judge is 6'7". That's right, Dennis. He's a big fella. Jason Allen. Oh, you did find the tracking number. Mrs. Junkwax, so he's solid. Jason Allen is solid. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Junkwax, and thank you, my brother. I appreciate that, Mr. Allen. All right, legends. This is your fabled pack number 4s. What, babe? Nope. You're good. Mr. Primal Ghost, you are exhausted? I am sorry to hear that, pal. You're in the right place, though. Hope we can take your mind off it for just a couple of minutes. 4 days of 16-hour shifts. That is incredible, my friend. Congratulations, pal. I wouldn't know anything about that. Yes, I would. I'm just kidding. Kinda. All right, we have the old bull, Mr. Justin Verlander for the Gigantes. Steely Dan, shout out to the Cubbies. Thank you so much, Brian Smith. You rocked my face off. I love it, Jason Allen. Thank you, brother. Beautiful. That's right, Primal Ghost. I know it, brother. That's right. I have been in the IT world myself. I definitely do. I have a special kind of empathy for that, my friend. How about Grant Koch for the Pirates? Brady Feigl. Rylan Thomas, rookie for our Seattle Mariners. Moisest of the Moist Ballesteros. Connor Thomas. Logan Evans. Kevin Pillar, the Pillar of his community. Juan and Emilian Soto for the Mets. On the foil, 1990 throwback. Ooh, shout out to our buddy Mr. Alan White, his PC. Shout out to Mikey Koba for donating this spot to Alan White. Back-to-back Alan White with Dairon Blanco. Andrew Heaney. The grand giveaway, that is Mr. Ellie De La Cruz for WKRP in Cincinnati. Sarin Lau, rookie for our Seattle Mariners. Kyron Paris. Edgar Cuero on the rookie debut for the White Sox. Ryan Johnson. Ryan Presley, back-to-back Ryans. Jason Hayward. Dalen Lyle. Not very often I get to say my name on a card. Shout out to Dalen. That is so cool. I might have to PC that kid. Darake Baldwin. That is your rookie debut of your Rookie of the Year for the Atlanta Braves, going to Mr. Robert Parkinson. Marcelo John Mayer. Shout out to Jake from State Farm. Ryan Miller. Zach Agnostic for the Rockies. Joe Boyle. How about Christian Campbell and Marcelo John Mayer? Couple of bodacious Bostonians. Shout out to Jake from State Farm. Matt Svanson. Justin Turner. Miles Mastrobuoni for my Seattle Mariners. It ain't easy being this Brandon Creasy. Good morning, brother. Eric Orzy for the Rays. J-Rod for the Cleveland Guardians. Cody Clemens, that is the Rockets' son, for Minnesota. Taylor Heineman. Mr. October. Reggie Jackson for the Athletics. That is another one for Mr. Ryan Bruns. Anthony Banda. Ivan Herrera. Young and Hungry. That is MJ Melendez and Bobby Witt Jr. About to get somebody real cold. Logan Van Way. Manuel Margot. Sung Shea Sheng. Shout out to Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat. David Morgan. Drew Rasmussen for the Rays. Jorbit Vivas for the Pinstripes. Mike Soroka. Shout out to the Knack. Victor Caratini. Another Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity.
For the Nationals on the Rainbow Rookie. And Tyro Estrada for the Colorado Rockies. And that is the end of the base packs there, legends.
One down, one to go.
The last pack magic. Shout out to Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko and the Kuniko clan. I love it, Ryan Fife. Thank you. All right, we start off with the man, the myth, the Miggy. For the Motor City Kitties, Miggy Cabrera, future Hall of Famer. How about a rookie Dylan Cruz for the Nationals? That goes to Mr. Robert Parkinson. Beautiful. All rise, Mr. Aaron Judge for the Pinstripes. Your MVP going to Dennis Legacy. Nice one, my man. And the man, the myth, the maze, number to 99 going to Tuna. There you go, my good man.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
There you go, brother. A wonderful way to end that break. That is 66 out of 99. Awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and top load that one up for you, Tuna. All right, my dear friends, that was a wonderful way to start our break week. And we have one more break to get into right after this one. We're going to get into some foosball. But first, we will do a recap of what we just found in that one. Because that was not a bad box at all. All right, real quick here, my friends. We have the Acuna Matata Going to Robert Parkinson and the Braves on the Mystical. I love that they basically put those one per hobby box. Neat. Darake Baldwin, your Rookie of the Year, Rookie Rainbow. Tyro Estrada, numbered to 250, color match for the Rockies. That one goes to Dennis Legacy. 47th on print to 250. Jojo Romero for the St. Lunatics, numbered to 2025. That one goes to Melody. Justin Robleski on the Rookie Relic, going to Mikey Kobaugh. Nick Kurtz on the Black Gold, and that one goes to Ryan Bruns. Connor Thomas for the Brew Crew, going to our buddy Mr. Josh Watson. And the man, the myth, the maze, going to Tuna. There you go, legends. Thank you again for helping us get that filled this morning. And allow me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping. We're going to get into some foosball. It is wonderful to have all of our folks over here on TikTok this morning. Good evening, Travis, Dallas, Brandon, Ryan, Blown Out, TTG, Jerry, Jason Salzgiver, Victor Lopez. This is our next break here, folks. One moment. And Mr. Peacharelli, if you got to take off this morning, my brother, have a wonderful Zoom meeting. And we'll see you back here tonight, my good man. Much love to you, David. There we go. All right, legends, you know what we must do. We got to randomize this guy too. Let's find out who gets what real quick, shall we? Give me just a shake of a lamb's tail. I need to load in some foosball teams here. As always, folks, if you're over here on the TikTok and you would like to see the randomization, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook. Thank you, Corey Bader. Thank you, Kyle Dana. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate you, my favorite Fleming. And we're not talking about the steakhouse. Shout out to our buddy Paul Fleming. Alrighty, legends. Let's roll some dice. Shout out to our buddy Rachel. Good luck. Mr. Mikey Kobaugh says, I only have one team. If it's the Chiefs, please give them to Mr. White. Otherwise, I'll be back in a moment. Sounds wonderful, Mikey Kobaugh. Thank you, pal. Thank you, Corey Bader. Thank you, Brian Smith. It is lucky number 3. 2 and 1. 3 it is. Oh, that is amazing, Valerie. Very nice. All right. Good luck, legends. 1, 2. And if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams right meow. There you go. If you would like me to lock in the team that you have, please let me know. And we do have a built-in trading system over here on Twitch if you want to use it. Gotta love Twitch, Brian Smith. So I see right above you, Brian Smith, you commented the number 11. And if you see that one, it does show your subscription star right next to your name. But then you just wrote a comment to Corey Bader, and there is not a subscription star next to your name. It's so weird. Thanks, Twitch. Hey, what's up, Balake? My fellow Austinite. Wonderful to see you this morning, Mr. Salisbury. Ryan Fife, number 20 is Randy White. Our buddy, Mr. Revy Berry. Revive resale. Yep. Thank you, Randy. Oh, gotcha, Brian Smith. You see, now it's back. This is so weird. How bizarre. What? Mr. Mad Thought says, I'm sure you know this, but your Kick channel requires 40 minutes, 30 days after following the chat, so it kind of kills the room? Really? While we were doing this, let me double check on that, because I definitely did not intend it to be that way, Mad Thoughts. Thank you for letting me know there, pal. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. Ah, yeah, that is bizarre. I did definitely not set it that way. So now it's fixed. There you go. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, brother. Very, very much. I had no idea. Thank you. Good to know. And shout out to the couple of folks watching over here. Drewzer, love you, pal. Always nice to have you over here on Kick, buddy. Well, hopefully that helps out with Kick. That makes a lot more sense now. Kick's been dead for a while. You have to be there for a month before you can chat. Yeah, that's kind of a deal breaker, right? Goodness gracious. Sorry about that, folks. Like I said, not intentional. Yes, thank you for the heads up on that one, Mad Thoughts. You rocked my face off, pal. Good morning, Mr. McGarrigle. How was our Canadian cousin this morning? I see you, Brian. Right. All right, legends. I'm going to give you another 30 seconds or so to trade those teams if you would like. There is never any obligation, but happy to hook you up if you do. Squeeze me. I have got you covered, Mad Thoughts. Thank you, pal. Oh my gosh, excuse me. My TikTokers, thank you for bearing with me for a couple of minutes here. DJP, Mr. Pudwill, has a question. He says, do you think you'll be getting any 2025 Onyx Vintage Baseball in? Yes, I do. Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. Good question, Dennis. All right, legends, it does not look like we have any chat trading over here on the Twitch, so I think I'm going to flip this right back around and get them locked in. Let's go. We start out with the first 6 spots for Timbo T. Wood, one of our favorite mass holes and OGs of the family. Taking Cowboys, Patriots, Chiefs, Bears, Rams, and Cardinals. Glad he got his New England Patriots organically. You got those Chiefs as well. The Bears. The Rams. And Cardinals. Mr. Ryan Bruins, number 7. You got the mighty Minnesota Vikings. Mikey Coban, number 8. You got the Steelers. Chris Barrientos, numero 9. Raiders. Jim Cos, number 10. The Browns. David Sims, number 11. You got the Broncos. DJP, Mr. Pudwill, you got the North Kakalaki Panthers. Looking for some Bryce Young. Mr. Jake from State Farm, number 13, you got Melodies, Buffalo Bills. Ryan Fife, I repeat, we have a Fifer down. Pinman D says, JWV, how do I buy into breaks? I appreciate you asking, my friend. All you have to do is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. That is where you find everything there, Pinman. I appreciate you asking, pal. Number 14 for Ryan Fife, you have the Commanders, my friend. Todd Freer, 15 and 16, you got the Giants and the Jags. We are halfway there, my friends. Mr. Barrientos. Crush. Taking number 17, the Falcons. Shout out to our buddy Glenn Lucio. That is his PC team. My fellow Austinite, Mr. Frazier. Taking the Ravens in spot number 18. We actually should be getting a couple of Lamar Jackson RPAs in the mail today. Mr. Barrientos, number 19, the Lions. Randy White, Revive Resale, my brother. Number 20, the Packers. DJP, number 21, the Titans. By the way, Randy, I want to give credit where credit is due, pal. There's only been a handful of you that are in this community because you followed us over here from eBay Live. That does not go unnoticed, and I cannot thank you enough for doing that. We're very grateful to have you in the family, Randy. Cheers to Revive Resale. Billy Casper, number 22, the Colts. Sounds wonderful, babe. Hate to see you go. Love to watch you leave. That's right, babe. Yeah. All right, Jim Cos, number 23. You got Uncle Smitty's Eagles. Yay, yay. Shout out to my San Antonio hermano. Mr. Todd Freer, number 24. Our Houston Texans. Jim Cos, number 25. The New Orleans Saints. Shout out to Jimmy Nuge. Todd Freer, number 26. WKRP in Cincinnati. The old Bengals. Shout out to Boomer. DJP, Mr. Pudwill, taking the Chargers. Melly P missed her Chargers by one. Gosh dang it, she got the Jets. But that is another one of her PCs. Ryan Fife, number 29. Dolphins. Shout out to Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Mr. Pudwill, number 30. You got the 40 Whiners. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson. Jason Frazier, my fellow Austinite, taking the Bucks. And Revive Resale, Mr. Randy, taking my Seattle Seahawks. Last but not least, you are so welcome, Randy. Thank you, brother. And I hope you are here with us for the long haul, my friend, because we gonna be here a while. There you go, my dear friends. If you would take a gander at that list, and if it looks appropriate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat. Folks, I got eaten alive by mosquitoes yesterday. Yikes, my leg is on fire. Scratching. Ay, ay, ay. Excuse me. Thank you for bearing with my incessant scratching this morning. That's right, Victor Lopez. The room just dropped by about 15 degrees. It's true. It's true. Oh, I hope so, Sean McGarrigle. That would be amazing. Thank you, Mikey Koba. Thank you, Victor Lopez. You two understood the assignment. Big Money Dodge. I sincerely appreciate those beautiful gifts over here, my brother. Thank you. Let me snack myself a little sippy, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers. Barost. Good morning, J Mac. How's another OG of the family this morning? Great to see you, pal. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. You are just in time to see us getting into our second break of this terrific Tuesday morning. So, by the way, folks, there will be some slight changes coming to the channel. So, one of the changes is going to be this Friday, and it's possibly only this Friday. I don't think we're going to make this like a permanent change, but I think once a month, we're going to do a Friday night over on eBay. So this week, instead of our normal Friday night lights here on these channels, we will be over on eBay Live, okay? So we will be live on eBay Live on Friday night this week and Saturday night. We're going to do 2 days in a row over there on eBay. Mikey Koba, yes, we're thinking about doing like once a month, Friday and Saturday together on eBay. So we'll do always Saturday nights, right? But I think we're going to pick up Friday nights as well. And then myself and Mrs. Junkwax are actually putting together a podcast. That'll be fun. So excited for you all to hear that. And I'm very excited to do a podcast with the wife. That'll be fun. Kyle Dana, the eBay stream is a blast, is it not? So cool. And you know, I must give credit where credit is due. eBay has been absolutely amazing to us. We love it over there. Mr. Copa. You should call it your full moon Fridays. A giggity. Empty box there, legends. Randy, you're looking for that Ernie Banks auto? I do think that will probably be sold on Friday night. Pack number 4, Ectomies. Ooh, my camera is crooked. Is that my camera? Or the packs? I think it's the packs, actually. Fun. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Greg Esposito. I appreciate that, pal. I am sure we will eventually. I am sure we will. Good morning, Travie Patty. How you doing there, young man? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you. Hope you had a wonderful weekend there, buddy. All right, round number 1. Starting off with some Travis Swift. And these do have that silly little BB mark in them, it looks like, some of them. Thank you, Panini. That Travis Kelce's got a little divot in it. The top of this Kenneth Walker III for the Seattle Seahawks has a divot in it. Jared Goff has a slight divot. Little Danny Dimes has a very slight divot. And by the time we get to Adam Thielen, the divot is gone. Mr. Adam Thielen, Josh Palmer, Stephon Diggs, Tyjae Spears on your gold game day ticket for the Titans. A couple of 5th rounders, Aldrick Estime and Spencer Rattler. That goes to the Saints. The Bears, Rome Odunze. That goes to Timbo T. Wood. I see you, Mikey Kilbaugh. You silly, silly goose. And let me fix something here, legends. I don't like over here on the Twitch that you guys can see that monitor up there. That's annoying. That's a little bit better. Nice. All right. Amari Cooper for the Bills. Dalen Waddles. Kirk Kissing Cousins for the Falcons. Evan Engram. CMC Christian McCaffrey. Shout out to my buddy Druzer over there on Kick. Dad Goal. Hello from Montreal, Canada. Good morning there, Dad Gold. Nice to have you this morning. Another Canadian cousin. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Little Cortland Sutton for the Horsies. Josie Jewell. Devontae Adams. Russell Wilson, my PC, but only in a Seahawks uni. Myles Garrett. Justin Jefferson. Dijon Bijan for the Falcons. Shout out to our buddy Glenn Lucio. Little Travis Etienne Jr. Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy. Patrick Surtain. Tua Tagovailoa. And that is a red foil for the Dolphins on the game day ticket. Oh, and we have an autograph. It is Tanner Bortolini. Rookie autograph for the Colts. And that one, my friends, goes to Mr. Billy Casper. Congratulations to our buddy, Mr. Billy Casper.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Let's leave it at top loading that one up for you. Jason Allen says, holy moly, I got my cards, but was that an adventure for me? Haha. A muddy one, that is. A puddle got the best of me. Thankfully, the cards are okay. I am sort of okay. I'm so sorry, Jason Allen. Unfortunately, that's a bummer. Folks, I need to bust into a brand new thing of 55ers, and I do not have any. So please allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'm going to jump up and grab some brand new top loaders, folks. I'll be right back.
Ooh, yeah.
That's better. Jeff Rotel. I see you there, J-Mac. Very nice. My Seahawks are doing really well also. Kind of crazy. Have not seen that in many years. Can you imagine if my Seattle Mariners went to the ALCS and then the Seahawks end up going to the Super Bowl? What a year for Seattle sports. Sheesh. Rashid, you just saw a Circuit City. Haven't seen one of those in a while, have we? Shout out to Circuit City. All right, we have a Emmitt Smith going to the Cowboys because he is on the left, and that is a base card. Mr. Ricky Pearsall, rookie for the 40 Whiners. Will Levis, Jordan Love, Dalen Hurts. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. That's right, Mrs. Zebra. Good morning, Whitney. Always good to see you. Why am I saying Whitney? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Shout out to Zebra's Cards. I was actually watching your little lady over there just the other day. We have a Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, Kyler Murray, and Zaire Franklin for the Colts. Excellent to see you this morning, Ms. Whitney. How are you? Shout out to my favorite zebras. Yes, she is. And I must give credit where credit is due, because you guys taught her very, very well. She runs a very, very cool stream over there. Shout out to Eruption. I had about 5 minutes I was able to watch. Pretty nails, too. Hey, you are very welcome. From one parent to another. Keep up the good work, homie. I know it's not easy. In my humble opinion, parents, or I should say children, kind of reflect the parenting that they've had, right? So you can tell when somebody has had subpar parenting. It's pretty easy. And we do not have that problem in the Zebra family. So keep up the good work there, homie. All right, we have Nico Collins, and that one has another BB divot right in the top there. Thanks, Panini. Luckily, they're base cards. CeeDee Lamb for dem boys. Jacoby Brissett, who set an NFL record over the weekend. 47 completions in one game. Damn! That is incredible. Shout out to Mr. Brissett. Having a little bit of a resurgence. And we're not talking about Topps football cards. Zay Flowers for the Dirty Birdies with a partial divot. Harrison Butker, shout out to the Chiefs. That one still has a partial divot. Mr. Tyler Lockett for my Seahawks with a minor divot. And then no divot on the Jahmyr Gibbs. You done messed up Aaron Rodgers for the Jets. That goes to Miss Melody on the red foil. Oh. Well, there you go, Minnesota Vikings. Going to my buddy, Mr. Ryan Bruins. If you're going to catch a relic, my man, that's a nice one. How about a J.J. McCarthy rookie ticket relic? Beautiful. Absolutely right, Miss Whitney. Gotta love the kids. That one goes in a brand new 100-point top loader. Congratulations, Mr. Ryan Bruins. How about a Jaden Daniels on your rookie Stallions? Draft class, Aeneas Williams going to the Cardinals. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. DeAndre Hopkins. CJ Stroud. AJ Brown. How about a little morning Chubb? Nick Chubb. Milwaukee, gross purple. I see you there, pal. Jason Allen says, thanks for the extra goodies. Dalen and Amanda made the fall worthwhile. I am so sorry, brother. Hopefully you can change your clothes and get dry. I'm sorry you had to do that, my man. You done messed up, Aaron Jones. Darake London. T-Law. Derek Carr. Bryce Young for North Kakalaki. James Cook. George Karlaftis. Maker Bayfield. Hutchinson. Shout out to Brian Lolo. Little Breece Hall for the Jets. James Conner on a color match red foil for the Cardinals. Trey Benson. Make that back-to-back for the Cardinals. Congratulations to one of our favorite massholes and OG of the family, Mr. Timbo T-Wood, who got those Cardinals this morning. Ricky Pearsall, that one goes to the top. That is the 49ers. Johnny Brooks for North Kakalaki on the rookie Stallions. George Kittle. Chris Olave. Dalton Kincaid. Mustache Minshew for the Raiders. Shout out to Washington State University. Go Cougs. Rashad White. Christian Watson. Shout out to Josh Watson. And you done messed up Aaron Rodgers. And that finishes off round number 2. Squeeze me. There you go, Timbo. Mr. Brian Smith has a question. He said, so when my kids roots for the Giants against the Packers, what does that mean? Good question, sir. Good question. All righty. Round number 2, we have a Brian Burns, and that one does have a little bit of a divot in it. The only reason I tell you that, folks, is I want to make sure that you know we did not do that. DeAndre Swift, Khalil Mack, and Austin Eckler. Those are all of our divot cards, unfortunately. Little TJ Watt, Dak Prescott, Harrison Smith, Lambjack for the Dirty Birdies. We should get those RPAs in today. Mr. Dennis Pudwill says, means they're smart kids. I like it. Thank you, Dennis. How about a red foil Joey B for WKRP in Cincinnati? There you go, Mrs. Eber. That's right. Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags. Oh, there you go. Congratulations, Timbo T. Wood. Little Drake May on the red foil rookie for the Patriots. Looks like somebody just snagged a 1991 Stadium Club baseball pack from the shop. I appreciate that. Thank you. We'll get to our family rips as soon as we're done with this break. Debo, Javonte Williams, Alvin Simon, and Theodore Kamara. Justin Sherbert, Tyjae Spears, Jair Alexander, Saquon Gnarls Barkley, Patrick Surtain for the Horsies. We got another divot, unfortunately, in these little bad boys. Kind of hard to see it, but it's right there on the bottom. Looks like it got shot with a BB gun. Derek Carr, Bryce Young, James Cook, Karlaftis, and we are out of the divots. Maker Bayfield, Aiden Hutchinson, Breece Hall, Purdy, Keon Coleman for Melody's Bills. However, the Bills in this break go to Jake from State Farm. Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers. Mr. Hendrickson, Kyron Williams, Trey McBride, DeAndre Hopkins, CJ Stroud, so nice you got him twice. Little AJ Brown, and some Morning Chubb.
Giggity, giggity.
And that finishes off round number 3. Mr. Brian Ringer, good morning to our favorite gigs. What's up, buddy? He says, what's up, fam? Hey, Dalen, I made a purchase during lunch, but I got to get back to work, so can you please wait to rip them until tonight? It is my pleasure, my brother, of course. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Bri. Have a wonderful remainder of your day at work, my dude, and we'll see you back here tonight. Thank you, buddy. All righty. I believe this is going to be our last base pack round. Actually, I'll say penultimate. Second to last base pack round. Brian, I will politely and lovingly push back, my brother. You are the man. But thank you for saying that. Good to see you this morning, Bri. All right, we have another BB, gosh dang it. Thank you, Panini. Some more BB marks on the top of that CD Lamb. Jacoby Brissett, Zay Flowers, Harrison Butker, Tyler Lockett with a smidge of a divot still. And now we're out of the divots with Jahmyr Gibbs. Brian Burns, Dalton Kincaid on the gold foil. Shout out to Jake from State Farm. J.J. McCarthy. That one goes to the Minnesota Vikings since he is on top and it's a base card. Oh. There you go. Horsies. Who has our Broncos? David Sims. Are you here this morning, David? Numbered to 149, rookie Stallions, Bo Nix. Nice one, brother. And that is Michael Jordan on print. 23 out of 149. Oh, there you go, brother. Mr. Milwaukee. Well, first break magic, Mr. Sims. And you win. That is a beautiful card, pal. Bo Nix is no slouch. And that is our very first numbered rookie Stallions that we have pulled here in the family. Nice one, my dude. Might even be a grading candidate for you there, buddy. So, Mr. Sims, we do offer grading services if you are interested. There is never any pressure, but you just let us know. Mr. Christian McCaffrey, shout out to Drewser. Bryant, good morning, my brother. Cortland Sutton, Josie Jewell, Devontae Adams, Levis, Jordan Love, Jalen Dalen Hurts, Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Yay. Jamar Chase. DeAndre Swift with some more BB marks in him. Khalil Mack, BB mark. Austin Eckler with a BB mark. TJ Watt with a very, very slight BB mark. And now we have no BB marks on the Dak Prescott. Mr. Bryant, how are you this morning, my brother? Good to see you as always, buddy. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Mr. Harrison Smith for Minnesota. Lambjack for the Dirty Birdies. Dalen Waddles on the red foil for the Dolphins. And that one goes to Ryan Fife. And our second autograph goes to the North Kakalaki Panthers, and that is Dylan Johnson. And Panthers is Dennis Pudwill. Congratulations there, DJP. Stoked we could find an autograph this morning, my man. Bryant says, I am doing good. How about yourself? We had a wonderful weekend, my brother. Myself and Mrs. Junkwax took Sunday almost completely off. Almost, keyword. It was everything I thought it could be. It was nice spending some time with my wife. All right. Ooh, to go with that numbered Bo Nix, you got the base Bo Nix there, Mr. Sims. Congratulations to our Milwaukee brother. Little first break magic. Altoona. That is Gary V's PC for the Jets. Tyreek Hill. Kyler Murray. Zaire Franklin. Kittle. Olave. Dalton Kincaid. And Mustache Minshew. Finishing off our penultimate base pack round. These are our pack number 4s. We're going to rip those last. This is the last base pack round, my dear friends. And Legends, we just hit 51,000 likes over here on TikTok this morning. That is truly incredible, y'all. Cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Thank you. See if we can take it to 100 this morning. All right, Legends. If you see the BB marks in them again, thanks, Panini. Ouch, kabibbles. DJ Moore. It looks like 5 cards. Let's test it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And barely 6. So whenever we have those BB marks, it looks like it affects 6 cards. So we got DJ Moore, Puka Nakua, Bobby Wagner from the Legion of Boom, Anthony Richardson, P. Muth, and Ramondre Stevenson. All 5 of those cards have a little bit of a divot in them, unfortunately. Thanks, Panini. Derrick Henry. Saquon Gnarls Barkley on the red foil game day ticket for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. But the Eagles in this one this morning go to Jim Cause. Congratulations, Jim. Our buddy Bryant, Mr. Sarge over here, says, good for you. Oh, talking about taking some time with the wife. Thank you, brother. It was your girls' birthday, so it was a great weekend. Bought them Disney cards. Congratulations, my man. I love it so much. I hope you all pull something juicy. And we have another relic. And that is Brian Thomas Jr., rookie relic for the Jaguars, going to Mr. Todd Freer. Congratulations, Todd. Adonai Mitchell on the rookie Stallions for the Colts. Shout out to Austin, Texas. He is a UT Longhorn. Vinny Testaverde for the Bucks. Aaron Jones. Derake London. T-Law. Debo Samuel. Javonte Williams. Alvin Simon and Theodore Kamara. Justin Sherbert. Patty Mahomes. By the way, folks, we still have that Patty Mahomes RPA. Still intact. I did run it a couple of times over there on eBay Live on Saturday night, but no takers on that one yet. DK Metcalf for my Seahawks. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Darius Slayton. Keenan and Kel Allen. And that one has a little BB divot in it as well. Cooper Kupp. Terry McLovin. Nico Collins. Amari Cooper on a red foil for the Bills. Little color match. Adonai Mitchell. So nice. We have seen him twice. JJ on a red foil rookie for the Minnesota Vikings. And that one goes to Mr. Ryan Bruns to go with that relic. Tyjae Spears, Jair Alexander, Saquon Barkley, Amari Cooper, Dalen Waddles, Kirk Kissing Cousins, and Evan Engram. Last but not least for the Jags. Mr. Travis Howard. So it comps anywhere between 3,400 and 4,000. I put it up for $3,700. I thought that was pretty fair. So we will probably end up doing that again Friday night and Saturday. So if anybody is truly interested in that card, let us know. And we're even welcome to work behind the scenes with somebody if somebody wants to pick that one up. All right, little housekeeping. Let me snag myself a little sippy. I see you, Mikey Koba. How about 350? I seen him. I told that doggone Loch Ness monster. How about 350? I gave him $1. Ah, beautiful. Looks like Mrs. Junkwax put up some Razzies in our PYT baseball mixer. See you, Miss Melody. Good morning, Melly P. How was our moderator extraordinaire this morning, the California Queen? All right, starting out with some Derrick Henry. Patty Mahomes, and that one does have a divot in the top of it, unfortunately. DK Metcalf with the divot. Amon-Ra St. Brown with a very ever so slight divot. Darius Slayton, Keenan and Kel Allen, Cooper Kupp, Terry McLovin, Brian Burns, and that is a gold game day ticket. Nice one for the Giants. And that one goes to Todd Freer. Rome Odunze for the Bears on the draft class. Almost back-to-back Bears, but that one goes to the Falcons, Michael Penix. Max Crosby, Mikey Evans for the Bucks, Josh Jacobs, Garrett Wilson, Hendrickson, Kyron Williams, Trey McBride, Travis Swift, Mrs. Junkwax's PC, and that does have a BB divot in the bottom of it, gosh dang it. Kenneth Walker III with the divot, Jared Goff with the divot, Daniel Dimes with a divot, Adam Thielen with no divot, Josh Palmer, Stephon Diggs, Kirk Kissing Cousins on a red foil for the Falcons. And that one goes to Chris Barrientos. Marshawn Lloyd on our final relic for the Packers. Gotta love those pack number 4s. And that one goes to Mr. Randy White, also known as Revive Resale. Good morning, Miss Melody. It is wonderful to see you as always, my friend. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around to you and Lydia. My cousin, Dalen McMillan. Speaking of my other cousin, Mr. Tetaroya McMillan, what a weekend for him. For the Dolphins, Jalen Wright. Rashad White. Watson. Aaron. Joey B. Tua Tagovailoa. James Conner. And Mr. JT. What you got for me? Jonathan Taylor. Not Thomas. I don't think so, Tim. There you go, legends. Your second juicy Junkwax Vintage Family break in the books this morning. Allow me just a moment for some housekeeping, and we will get into a recap. Alrighty. So all of these cards, folks, just a heads up, will all be sleeved up. Those are all sleevers. Those are all draft classes, game day tickets, etc. So all of those will be sleeved up when you receive them. But the bigger stuff that we got is the Bo Nix, numbered to 149. Shout out to a little first break magic for our buddy Milwaukee. JJ, rookie relic for Minnesota. And that one goes to Ryan Bruins. Trey Benson for the Cardinals, going to Timbo T. Wood. Tanner Bortolini for the Colts. And that one goes to Billy Casper on the rookie auto. Dylan Johnson for the North Kakalaki Panthers. And that one goes to DJP, Mr. Dennis Pudwill. Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers, going to Randy White. And Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags, going to Mr. Todd Freer. There you go, legends. Mr. Koba, thank you for the positive words there, my brother. If you're taking off, you have a magnificent remainder of your day as well. We will be back here tonight, same junk time, same junk channel, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we will have a whole bunch of new stuff up there in the shop today as well. But we are not done yet, legends. Mr. Victor Lopez says you should get credit for those cards with BB gun shots. You're not wrong, sir. But unfortunately, getting replacements from Panini takes quite a while. And when it's just base cards, I've learned to just kind of let it go. If it was an autograph or a relic card that had a BB mark in it, I would absolutely reach back out to Panini and have them replace those cards. But we got lucky and they're just base cards. You know what I mean? Okie dokie. Mr. Kobe Luna, buenos dias, señor. Que bueno verte. Siempre. Tu sabes way. All right, let me refresh that shop real quick, legends, and see where we are at. As always, my dear friends, I have said it before and I will say it again, and I never apologize for the redundancy. I am absolutely convinced in my heart of hearts that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC, and that is because of each and every one of you. And I would not be here doing this without each and every one of you. So as always, legends, thank you for just being you. Thank you for being a loved and valued member of the JWVCC. And thank you for starting the morning the right way. So it does look like Mr. Brian Ringer snagged some Stadium Club, but we'll be ripping those tonight. Thank you to Miss Melody, who snagged a couple of spots in our 5th round of 2024 Top Signature. Mr. Barrientos snagged the last 3 spots in that football break. So ladies and gentlemen, we are current in the shop. So the shop is open, my dear friends. And oh my Lanta. I know I say it almost every single day, my dear friends, but I'm going to say it again. It is astonishing how fast time flies when I'm sitting here doing this with you. We have been here for 2 hours and 7 minutes this morning. It feels like I've been here for like 30 minutes. I swear to gosh. So folks, since we are current up there in the shop, I will go ahead and call a last call. If you would like to pull something down from junkwaxvintage.com, you are absolutely welcome to do so. If not, I have plenty of pre-grading to do today, my dear friends. So I will jump off and go handle that. I pre-graded about 15 cards yesterday, hoping to do another 15 today at least, and excited to get those sent out to you. And I'm also working on a big old grading submission. It's going out to PSA, BGS, SGC, and FCG. So I know a lot of you have cards in for grading. Those are going out here pretty quick. Miss Melody says, have we got a football break in the making coming this week? Yes, we do. We absolutely do. So we do have one up there in the shop right now. That number 5 top signature break, but we are working on a big football mixer this week as well. I think that might be what you were talking about there, Miss Melody. Mr. Jeff Rotel, I love you, brother. You're absolutely right. Correct, Victor Lopez. Time flies when you're hanging out with your best buddies. Invader Zim. Speaking of my best buddy over there, thank you for those beautiful TikTok gifts, you legend. I appreciate you, Alex. You too there, Bryant. Cheers, brother. Shout out to all my TikTok family over here. Mr. Saltzgiver, TJ, TTG, Jerry, Brandon Creasy, Double J, Mike, Kobe Luna, and Good Boy Breaks. Nice to have you this morning, my friends. Mr. Ryan Fife. If you were taken off this morning, I might be right behind you, brother. You have a magnificent remainder of your day as well. Ms. Melody says, yes, sir. Was hoping you'd say yes. We'd have more Cosmic. I love that stuff. I don't know if we have any more Cosmic, but I hope we do. Fingers crossed. And we have Baseball Cosmic coming soon, too. Well, what's up there, good boy? Nice to have you this morning, my man. So as always, folks, if it is your very first time tuning into these luscious locks, good morning. And my name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find us here almost every single morning, Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then we're also back here in the evenings at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you have not taken a moment and followed us over there on Instagram, it would be really cool if you could. Why, thank you. I appreciate you saying that, brother. Myself and Mrs. Junk Wax have worked very hard on that website. My favorite crudster, Mr. Kyle Dana, over here on Twitch, says, Dalen, I sent off a package to you with some cards, so be on the lookout. I absolutely will. Thank you, Kyle. Did you send those to 7415 Southwest Parkway? Just want to make sure. I'm sure you did. Mr. Victor Lopez says, getting close to those beautiful, delicious breakfast burritos. You are not wrong, sir. I'm excited for those breakfast burritos today. Thank you, Kyle Dana. And before I even rip into that package, my man, as always, there is never any mandatory reason to send us anything, but I am always indescribably grateful when you do. So cannot hardly wait to see what's in that package, Mr. Dana. But before I even rip into it, brother, it is always the thought that counts with me, my man. So thank you so much for sending us anything. Stoked. Got me all excited now, buddy. All right, legends. I'm going to refresh that shop one more time. We do have a beautiful little outro jingle that I would love you to listen to. Mr. David Sims, our favorite Milwaukee brother. Welcome to the family, my man, and thank you so much for snagging a spot in that 19th round of 2025 Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes. Hoping to bust into those a little later tonight. Mr. Kyle Dana says, just some stuff I thought you would like, nothing crazy. I'm sure you're probably right, brother. All right, legends. Mr. Jason Saltzgiver says, got that Griffey in the mail yesterday. We'll have to put it on the Facebook page for you to see. Please do, my friend. I would love to see that. Is that your PSA 7 rated rookie? 89 Donruss? I think that was the one you were talking about there, Jason, with an E. Beautiful. Well, I'm excited to see it, brother. Please do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We current up there in that shop. It has been 2 hours and 10 minutes of quality family time on this terrific Tuesday morning. You know what we must do. So we do have an absolutely beautiful little outro jingle for you to listen to this morning, my friends. We will be back here at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And always remember, folks, you are more than welcome to make purchases from junkwaxvintage.com, even when this ugly mug is not live. Anything that you purchase will be waiting for you at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for 58,000 likes over here this morning, folks. That is a truly astonishing number of screen taps. Thank you for beating that screen like it called your mother something derogatory. Enjoy your outro jingle. Victor Lopez, I will look forward to the play-by-play for the Kraken game tonight, my brother. Thank you in advance. And as always, my friends, let's take this down just a peg, shall we? As always, until I see you tonight, please be good to yourselves. When you're using that inner monologue, because we all do, try to say things that pump yourself up instead of pushing yourself down, right? Try to be your own best cheerleader today, my dear friends, because always remember, your thoughts become your actions. Your actions, over time, become your lifestyle. And your lifestyle, over time, becomes everything. So at the end of the day, folks, it is absolutely vital that we keep up here as positive as humanly possible, no matter how difficult it may be. So please, first and foremost, be good to yourselves. Secondly, please be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule. And I know what you're going to say, but Uncle Junkwax, those other human beings out there, sometimes they make it really challenging to pay forward that golden rule. Hey, I get it. Unfortunately, my friends, our world, and especially this card hobby that we love so much, at times can be chock full of a-holes. We do not need any more. We're all set in the a-hole department. We're full. What we do need is kindness, patience, tolerance, and empathy. And you incredible human beings, you have the power today to be the change that you want to see in the world. I have faith in you. So please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, no matter how difficult those other human beings might make it. And lastly, do your absolute damnedest to try to maintain an attitude of gratitude today, my dear friends. Always remember, there is hundreds of thousands of human beings out there right this second that are truly struggling. People that do not have a roof over their head, people that do not have family support, people that do not have food, they do not have water, right? My friends, if you're watching this on a mobile device, if you were born in North America, if you've got a car that runs, if you've got healthy children with 10 fingers, 10 toes, eyes that see, ears that hear, and a mouth that can speak. If you've got a card community that cares about you and loves you. If you've got a hobby that you love. If you have any of those things that I just mentioned, you absolutely 100% have a short list of things to be grateful for today. So I totally understand that on some days that list is longer than others, but there's always something, right? So I hope you find whatever's on your list specifically today, my friends, and I hope you let it motivate you throughout this entire terrific Tuesday and this entire wonderful week. So thank you again for hanging out with little old me this morning, myself and Mrs. Junkwax. We love you all so damn much. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. Much love and respect. And please enjoy that outro jingle. And please come on back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, because we get to do it all over again. Miss Stella, thank you for hanging in here this morning. Young lady, we appreciate you as always. Chito Vera, mi hermano. Que bueno verte, señor. El Guapo. Have a wonderful Tuesday, my man. Kyle Dana, thank you for hanging this morning. Jeffro, love you, pal. Miss Melody, have a wonderful Tuesday as well. Orion Fife, we'll see you later, brother. All my TikTokers, have a wonderful day as well. Enjoy that outro jingle. I see you, Miss Whitney. Hey, we love them too. Love you, Miss Whitney. Thank you for hanging out this morning. Please give Ben a big hug and a firm handshakes from his buddy Dalen. And we'll see you all back here tonight, folks. Enjoy that outro jingle. And please, lastly, take a couple of smoochies. I'm such a dork. Enjoy that outro jingle, my friends. Bye-bye.
Well, the packs have been ripped and the laughter rolled on. The family showed up and the vibe stayed strong. Dalen and Mrs. Junkwax with hearts full of cheer, saying thank you, legends, for being right here. From hits to high fives, what a morning to see. We're grateful for every memory. It was a terrific Tuesday morning, that's true. With the JWV family shining through. Baseball, football, basketball, too. UFC, Marvel, and Star Wars for you. We shared some smiles, pulled some heat, and made the morning complete. Now before we sign off, here's where to go. JunkwaxVintage.com. You already know. Grab some packs, break spots, sealed wax to explore. 'Cause tonight at 8 p.m. we'll do it once more. So join us again when the lights go low for a terrific Tuesday Nitro show. Thank you, legends, for all that you do. We wouldn't be here without you. Sweet, sweet gratitude rings through the night. From JWV, you make it feel right until we meet again. Keep that smile tight. Terrific Tuesday morning. What a sight.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh, my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. He Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh my God! I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come on, Craig.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. There you go, legends. Little soundboard Olympics. To see us out on this terrific Tuesday, ECM, Mr. Ellis, Brandon Creasy, Elijah, Victor Lopez. Thanks for hanging out to the very, very end, you absolutely incredible human beings. We are up to 61,000 likes this morning over on TikTok. That is absolutely amazing, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you again. Elijah, make it a terrific Tuesday, my man. I know you will. Danny Rendon, my Colorado cousin. Thank you for hanging in till the very end, buddy. Mr. Drew Jones, Chito Vera, Miss Whitney. Make it a terrific Tuesday, my friends. I know you will. And we'll see you back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you, Danny Rendon. We'll see you later, brother. Bye-bye. Mr. Sims, have a wonderful day as well, brother. Welcome to the family. Glad to have you, buddy. And we'll see you back here tonight. Same junk time, same junk channel, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Mr. Sims, if you want to take a moment and follow us over there on Instagram today, that would be incredible. That way you can see the schedule and you will never miss a show. Thanks for being here in the family, my man. I'm glad we could pull some first break magic this morning. Let's see if we can't make lightning strike twice tonight. Tuna, you missed it, brother. I'm so sorry. But we'll see you back here, Tuna. Have a wonderful Tuesday as well, my man. Have a great day.